Yo, what up, YouTube? Playboy J here with another video for you. To like or dislike, who gives a shit? But today's topic, I want to talk to you about. I'm pretty sure everybody heard about Frank Ocean and Chris Brown supposedly got into a fight at a recording studio out in LA somewhere. I'm sitting here trying to imagine how that shit went down. Yeah, what the fuck was they arguing over and shit? I know Frank Ocean don't want Rihanna. That motherfucker gay. He might want Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? But just ridiculous, crazy shit. Chris Brown on some shit. I really think that motherfucker really is on some drugs. Frank Ocean, man, I like his music. Don't really have nothing really against Frank Ocean or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, I just think that the whole shit was silly, to tell you the truth. It's getting to the point where even when we make money, we act the goddamn fool. We don't even know how to act even when we got fucking money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you make money and you're rich like these motherfuckers are, you're supposed to calm down. You're supposed to mellow out. You're supposed to be a little bit at ease with yourself and with the world and shit. At least that's how I see it. Shit, you give me Chris Brown money and I'm the happiest motherfucker on earth. Shit, I might let a motherfucker slap me and shit. Nah, I ain't gonna go that far. But it's gay as a bitch for one. It's sweet as fuck, and it's like, come on, man, you need to stop that shit. You know, I mean, come on. I mean, two niggas probably is arguing over who's gayer and shit. I don't know. You know, Rick Ross got his fucking Phantom shot up down in Miami and shit. Old ass nigga and shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that motherfucker was like 37, 38 years old. But anyways, yeah, them GDs, they really after him, man. They really after him, man. He really need to fucking just pay up or do something, get them motherfuckers off his back, because they ain't playing. When they said they was gonna get him, they trying their hardest to get him. You know, and it's just foul, man. But you know what? He brought it on himself, man. You know what I'm saying? You talk that life, you live that life. I mean, you talk it, you gotta live it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be no studio gangster, you know, and expect people not to pull your card out on the street. What happens when somebody really pull your card and wants you to prove how gangster you really is, how much of a boss you really is and shit? What then? You know what I'm saying? What then? You gotta think about that shit, man. You got a lot of jealous, envious motherfuckers out here. First of all, that's mad that you even on in the first place. You just rich rapper and shit, talking about how you a gangster disciple or whatever the fuck you said you was. You know, whatever set you claiming and shit. Sorry, y'all, I had to close the door on my car. But whatever you claiming, whatever sets you claiming, whatever life you trying to live out there, man, you know what I'm saying, man, it's catching up to your fat ass now, huh? One of them niggas gonna poke a hole in your big ass. You know, and that's sad too. That really is sad. But you gotta look at it like this. Rick Ross is CB4 all the way, man. I'm telling you now, and for you youngins out there that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say CB4, go to your local Blockbuster and rent the movie CB4. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's silly. It just goes to show you that these rappers are studio gangsters. You gotta remember, man, Rick Ross was a fucking CO. He was a CO. A corrections officer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how you went from that to floating bricks cross seas for Noriega and all this stupid shit that you talking about, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, come on. One threat from the GDs and shit and got you canceling the rest of your fucking tour, you fat nigga. Come on, man. That's not a real good look. It wasn't a good look when everybody found out you was a CO, but, you know, I give him credit for that because he smoothed that out and, you know, he made people forget. I guess the music he was putting out, the music was so good to a lot of these people out here. They just was like, I don't give a fuck, he used to be a CO. Shit, fuck it. You know, that nigga a boss now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just wonder what's going on through that nigga head, knowing that these motherfuckers is making good on their threats, and they really trying to get him. I know at first that nigga probably was like, oh man, them some fucking broke ass haters. You know, they don't give a fuck. You know, I'm still gonna do me. You done got your Phantom shot up in your own hometown. That's what makes it even more fucked up. I can see if this nigga was out of town like Biggie or some shit, but this nigga was at home. And he got motherfuckers in his own hometown trying to get him. So where you safe at, dog? Where you going? You know what I'm saying? For the rest of your career, when you go on tour, when you go out and about, you got to worry about who gonna shoot at me. And is that really the type of life you want to live, homie? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got your money, you got your millions, and this, that, and the third. You made a name for yourself in the game, and that's cool. But is that really how you want to live your life, old boy? You know what I'm saying? Really? What? Actually, so was it all worth it? If you get your ass shot up right now, dead, you got kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you get yourself shot up right now, dead, you be in hell asking yourself, was it fucking worth it? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm sure your kids gonna eat, you know what I'm saying, because I'm pretty sure they well off, you know what I'm saying, if something like that was to happen to you, God forbid. And I'm not wishing something like that happened to Rick Ross. I'm not a Rick Ross fan, but I don't wish that type of shit on nobody. Let's just get that shit clear, you know what I'm saying. I think it's bullshit what, you know, they did, you know what I'm saying, but it's a consequence. It comes along with the game, man. It comes along with the game. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta expect motherfuckers to pull your card when you talk like that, when you act like that. You gotta expect motherfuckers to pull your card. It's no different from when Lil Wayne was going around talking about how he the best rapper alive and all this bullshit. And then you have people trying to diss him. And you sitting here wondering why is everybody dissing me? Yeah. You know how that motherfucker talking shit. You can't say that. When you say that shit, you might feel, it's okay for you to feel like that personally in your head, but when you go out and say it, you inviting a whole bunch of motherfucking haters to be like, wait a minute, you the best? And they gonna want to challenge you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to make a name for themselves. They gonna want to make a name for themselves so they can get on. So it comes with the territory, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't wish that on Rick Ross. And God bless him. I hope nothing really happened. I hope he don't get caught out there. But if he do get caught out there, it's sort of like, you know, hey, you did what you did. You know what I'm saying? You said whatever you said, and you repping this set, you repping that set, and you talking about all these big time gangsters and all this shit. Motherfucker, you wasn't never part of that life. You didn't live Big Meech's life. You didn't live Larry Hoover life. You didn't live Rick Ross's life. The real motherfucker that you trying to impersonate. You didn't live any of that shit. Nigga, you was a CO. CO, corrections officer. Now, you might have dabbled in, I'm pretty sure you probably dabbled in a little nickel and dime hustle or whatever, but you was never no major nigga. So stop it. So when you start mentioning these motherfuckers, these real motherfuckers out here on the street that was really living that life and doing that shit, they take offense to that shit. The people that follow them out here on the street take offense to that shit. So when somebody run up on your fat ass and, like I said, poke a hole in you, you ain't really gotta blame nobody but yourself. Oh.